think that what we're seeing happen to Carmelo Anthony in the NBA equals what happened to Terrell Owens in the NFL. 450 roster spots. So if you were going to take the lower 150 players in the league, that means between roster spot 11th and 15 on each team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you would say in a vacuum, he deserves a job. He's better or just as good as all of those players.
Sure.
But the thing that changes, oh, and by the way, Mike D'Antoni couldn't wait to get him out of the league. Let me just be the guy to say that too. People felt like, oh, they were going to rekindle what happened in New York City. How did that go? What ends up happening is when you have a veteran like T.O., like Melo, that's going to the Hall of Fame, you have to see them at some point of their career invite the fact that I'm slowing down and I'm willing to take a reduced role.
Sure.
If I'm the GM of a team, I sign Carmelo Anthony. I sign him. I'm not going to justify why teams aren't signing him. I'm going to tell you why I think they're not.
All right, y'all, this is our take. This is Marc, the moderator.
Banks.com. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. Leaf is only family, Brooklyn forever.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday tomorrow when this is. Okay. So, let's...
Yeah, I'm Avery.
yeah.
I'm just Avery. Go ahead.
You ain't got the tie on, so...
Yeah, got what I'm...
All right. So, let's keep this conversation going, talking about Melo. And what I want to add another layer to this. Why is it that his peers and his friends has not lobbied for him to get a job?
How do we know they haven't?
It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened because, we just named the powerful players in this league. Dwyane Wade was allowed to retire on his own accord.
Listen,
Okay?
listen, like you just said, the powers that be. I don't care who you are. You're not an owner. You could be the greatest player of all time. You ain't an owner.
Theory on that too.
You ain't an owner. And I'm telling you, you could come in this office as much times as you want. You could go on uninterrupted, whatever it's called, in the next couple of weeks and say, yo, my man should be on the team. That don't mean we gonna put him on the team.
There could be backlash from that too because of this new players doing what they want, teaming up and everything like that, and these owners don't like it. And like Leaf said, this is their way of showing. And LeBron James has kind of been the face of doing that with this current iteration. You got the Boston Big Three and everything like that, but he went to Miami, went back to Cleveland, now he's in LA, brought AD with him. So these owners might be the backlash of like, yo, we want to show you that you may be the best and most powerful player in this league, but
I mean, this is just speculation.
yeah, it's just speculation. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to buy it. I'm just giving you
I
a
think
theory.
NBA players have a lot more power than NFL players.
Absolutely.
You think?
Yeah, 100%. I'm
That's
sorry.
that's why I asked the
LeBron
question.
could have got that guy on the team if he wanted.
But why? But okay.
Could he really?
I cannot,
That's what I'm saying.
In
Could he
my opinion, I think LeBron, with his power, could have said, yo, we got to make a role or carve out a role for Melo.
Let me bring up a point because what I remember, James Jones, who was a 12th man on Miami Heat, went from the Miami Heat to Cleveland.
Son got championship.
Yo, he followed LeBron. LeBron made sure. LeBron said he must be on the roster with me, and they said okay.
But this is what we spoke about the other day behind the scenes where, and this is before the interview where James Jones knew his role. He was a specialist. You're going to come in here, you're going to play a little bit of defense, you get 2 or 3 open threes, you shoot them, you hit 1 or 2, and you did your job.
Right.
Before this interview, we didn't know if Melo could do that.
But
You
wait,
feel what I'm saying?
but-
Now we
wait,
have an understanding
right.
that he can.
But you think that if LeBron James sit down with the powers that be with the Lakers and tell them, yo, put him on, I got him.
The powers that be is going to side with the other powers that be at all times.
But
Well, then what we're saying
It's
is
no, I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
That Melo is
If
being
you look,
kept out of the
at
NBA.
the
That's
media
what I'm saying to
aspect
you.
of it, is crazy. The memes that are made about Melo, the people talking about Jeremy Lin got a ring before Melo.
And
I
that's
mean,
it.
it's so every day on social media. I just bowed out because the disrespect that this dude gets, being one of the better players in NBA history.
Y'all watch the show.
It's crazy.
Y'all watch
It's
the
crazy.
show.
Jeremy Lin got
But
a ring
let me ask
before
you
him.
this, though.
Definitely
I'm
watch
not-
the show.
The Lakers
Listen.
and Carmelo have come to an agreement. They both agree that it'll never happen. Like, come
Like,
on. Like,
the
Y'all,
interview-
y'all,
yo,
y'all,
to
y'all,
be
y'all
honest
watch
with
the
y'all,
show. He is one of them. He made a couple
Yes,
of those memes.
Marc is
Marc
definitely
made
that guy.
8,000 of those memes. I know this for a fact.
But y'all don't think like
Yes, it hurt him. I think that hurt him too.
it can't, but the interview itself came off to me as a plea.
Oh yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I mean? It came off to
Definitely.
me as
But I'm
like begging him.
Definitely.
Like,
But-
I
Which is
found-
sad.
Yeah, I found
But-
it hard to like look at the whole joint. You know
So
what I mean?
let me ask this question: after the fallout, now that it's out there, he has spoken. Should that have gotten him a job now? Should that have gotten him a call this week to get him on a roster?
I don't know
Not
about, I don't know
week.
about this.
Nah,
week.
they're not
this
gonna
week.
jump
We got,
at that
yeah,
quick.
we going,
this
yeah,
week.
we
We
got
got
Cause I'm
somebody.
no, hold on, wait.
Time.
You think about it. Yeah, I just going on the draft. I interviewed, and now somebody signed you right away. You guilty, son. Like I said,
You guilty regardless.
Yeah, but you more
No,
guilty by
no,
saying,
no,
damn,
listen.
yo,
Hold
Why
on.
Banks,
you gonna
come
sign him right
on.
now?
yo,
Like, sign him
Banks,
right now.
come on,
The training
son.
camp
Okay.
is not around the
All right.
corner or anything
All right.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, here's why I would say it. Because for a player of Melo status to do what he did and to see results from it could teach others at the same time. Because it took a bit to being humble himself to come out and say the things he said and even make a plea for a job to be in the league.
Can I say-
So the only thing that right I will say to give him a shot would have been the right thing there to do after that.
Right after?
Listen, hold on. Again, today is Tuesday. This was last week. If we heard that he got signed, there's nobody sitting there talking about, yo, man, that's bullshit.
It don't
You're
matter.
true.
That's kind of true, but right after the interview.
No, but
this man should have been signed already.
But here's something, and it goes to what Banks was just saying about how the media crushed him. Yo, I am one of the biggest Melo fans on the face of this earth. We all know this.
Oh, okay.
To be dead honest, I don't think Melo needs to play ball no more, bro. And I think from a fan aspect, especially younger kids, Melo is viewed as a bum, son.
Let me say that.
Yeah.
See, wait.
No, this is the truth.
It's
Wait,
the truth,
wait,
bro.
wait.
The
And not
me-
even,
the-
I wouldn't even say the younger
Hold on, wait,
fans.
wait.
There's
Hold on,
some
let me
people
finish,
that
let me
think Melo is a bum.
And it started with the media. So the media made people who know a little bit of ball look at Melo differently, and some of it was warranted. I'm not saying that it wasn't the way he played the game.
Melo is not.
But then now the memes and the stuff like that, like, yo, the people who are going to purchase these things, who are going to purchase merchandise and all this other stuff, they don't care about Carmelo Anthony, bro.
Let me
As a
see.
consumer, I don't care about Carmelo Anthony.
Let me say this, though. And I'm going to go another
That
way
hurt.
with it.
That hurt.
Yeah, see, man. You good?
I'm going to go another way with it. Because what I cannot co-sign is a black man that we have watched. I watch Mahmoud get this. I watch Iverson get this. Yo, we continue to sit around. We watch Cap get this. We continue to sit around and watch these privileged white owners do this shit on a regular basis to our players, to our people. And if we sit here and we say, no, he needs to have a job.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he
Right?
don't, and that's
He
why I'm
needs-
glad he took every goddamn dollar he did.
He needs
That's why
shit.
to
Banks
have
always says
a job.
everybody gotta get their money.
Yo, everybody, I'm not. You can't ever be mad about players getting their money. Nobody
Mark
else
knocked
is,
them for that shit.
Nobody
But
else.
he did. But
Nobody
here's
else
the
is
strange
getting.
thing.
Nobody else is giving back money.
Here's the strange thing.
Go ahead.
Cap, we know why these dudes
Right.
do it.
We don't know why
We
Melo.
have no
I'm not
clue
clue on
what's
why
wrong.
Melo. I don't know.
just
I
clueless.
can't-
And you know
I
what?
can't
You
call
know,
it.
you know what? All the names you just brought up, and it made me think of Steph. And I like the way Steph handled his situation, because when they wanted him back, he said, "Nah, I'm good in China."
Yo, Steph, Craig
And Steph's
Hodges.
crazy.
Hold on, what about Craig Hodges?
But we
Yo,
again,
yo,
we
we
know
know- we know-
why.
Yeah, we know why. We know why. We know
You think
why.
And
That's
obviously,
why Melo don't
and
got a
obviously,
job.
Steph had lots of basketball left in him when he was out there.
Oh, Steph went
Lots
over there
of
and
basketball.
built a goddamn empire.
Yeah.
Money.
And Boston
Yeah.
wanted him back. Steph said, "Nah, I'm good."
But the fans didn't care. The fans celebrated Steph leaving.
The media.
Well, again,
The media. Let's go to it. The media
media.
can
I
assassinate you,
definitely-
bro.
definitely will say that.
Can I speak on an aspect of this that, like, I know a couple dudes growing up in Brooklyn that I thought were NBA level talent, and I've heard from dudes, a dude in particular, shout out to my boy Kamal, this dude named Junie, that everybody knows Junie, and everybody knew Junie should have been in the league. And every time Junie was damn near in.
I think Leaf
maybe not, but a lot of people thought he should at least. Maybe you don't have to agree with that, but he should at least got a shot. And he was always saying that it's politics, man. There's a lot of politics involved.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely
in the
politics.
aspect of getting the shot to be in the league. You could be dead nice. You could be killing NBA dudes and rec leagues and all that. They know you should be on the roster, and if you don't take the steps that's necessary and play the game they want you to play, you will not be in the league. They don't care.
You gotta know. You gotta know somebody, man.
Wait.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. What you saying that, Leaf? He knows the people.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, no, I was talking about Junior.
I'm just saying.
Melo,
Melo knows the right
Forget
people.
Melo knowing the people. Let's not speak like if Melo is some dude that was unsigned and we watched him in the Big Three killing. This is a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Melo has played sparingly over the past 3 years and still has more points than Vince Carter.
Well, listen, hold on. I'm not going to get in the Hall of Fame debate, but again,
Melo's a Hall of Famer, bro.
I go back to
Bloody Divac just made it. I will snuff you if you try to tell me Melo is not a Hall of Famer.
Yo, you know how I feel.
Don't just
wait. But you know how I feel.
Don't continue with the disrespect.
The Hall,
the media disrespect.
The Hall is not
watch
about
your mouth.
fame.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Marc.
We need to put a cap on that.
But what I will say is this: Melo is wronged. There's no way that he should not. By the time this season starts, let me say this: he should be on the roster.
Oh, of course. No, hold on. By the time we get to, I want to say middle of September,
training camp,
Melo should be on the squad.
He should be on the squad.
By the time I get home tonight, Melo should be on the squad.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, shout out, man. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for listening, man. Yo, this is our take, y'all.
Peace. Stay mellow, man.
This is our take.